Dacha How, Washa Michael Larson, Washa Nima Depungyu. Hello, everybody. This is Mike Larson for BBC IML, and this is a moment with Mike. I'm here at Two Stooges Bar and Grill and Billiards, and playing a little bit of pool tonight. My friend Chad Lennox and his girlfriend Wendy, she's playing in leagues tonight. So Chad and I are just having a little bit of fun playing some pool. But what I do is personal and business mentoring and coaching. I create sales, leadership, and coaching processes for businesses. So pool is kind of a microcosm of life. It's peaks and valleys. It's you have to have control and touch and everything else. It's totally about taking control of your emotions and being able to focus at the same time and keeping your emotions on the positive side. If you get on the negative side in pool will go against you in a hurry. You have to be positive. You have to understand how to shoot. You have to know where you're going to leave the ball on the table. You have to be able to make the shots, obviously. And then you need to know when to make a shot and when not to make a shot. So it's very much like life. In business, we have to keep our emotions in check. If we want to inspire people, we have to have positive emotions. Negative emotions are not going to inspire people. They might inspire people for the moment on a fight or flight mode, but as far as that goes, we have to try and keep positive emotions, keep control of your emotions, stay steady as could be, and so lots of parallels to playing pool. I've been playing pool probably. I quit playing pool for almost 25 years. I just picked it up recently again, but you get to if you ever done something that you really enjoy and you have to walk away from it for a while and then you come back again and you figure out how much you kind of missed it, but it's enjoyable. Lots of friends here that I haven't seen for a number of years, but it's a funny thing about pool or life or anything else. If you walk away from something for a little bit and then you don't really forget how to do it, but your skills aren't honed anymore. It's like if you're in leadership and then you don't do it for a while. If you're in sales and you don't do it for a while. Pool, I know what all the shots are, but it's the touch to get the shots just right that makes the difference. Being able to leave that ball anywhere on the table you want to is the secret to winning in pool. And like I said, knowing when to make shots and when to leave the other person without a shot is very important. In sales, it's knowing when to be aggressive and when not to be. In leadership, knowing when to be aggressive, when not to be. It's I read a book called The Art of War not too long ago, which is a very good book, and they talk about appearing strong when you're weak, or appearing weak when you're strong, and you have to have a united front, and you have to appear to the enemy that you have a united front. And an enemy is a strong word for leadership, in my opinion, but it's an example of united front, being totally congruent in what you're doing. And that's another parallel to pool. You have to be congruent on what you're doing. Our subconscious mind is incredible. You think about your subconscious mind when you're driving a car and you come up on a stop sign. Your subconscious mind automatically knows exactly how much pressure to put on your brake so that you stop gradually at the stop sign. The first time you drove, it didn't work that great because you hit the brakes and you get a little bit of whiplash. Well, pool is the same thing. You can look at a shot and your subconscious, if you're emotionally attached in a positive way, your subconscious looks at that shot and can figure it out. But if you have a negative mindset about yourself, or you're in a grouchy mood, or you're angry with the previous shot, it's not going to work too good for you. Your subconscious doesn't find that shot as well, because now you're just using fight or flight mode when you're in an angry mood. When you're in a good mood, a positive feeling, a positive direction, then the positivity is coming to you, and you can shoot that shot. So that was one thing I learned. And golf is very similar to that too. And these sports, playing sports all the way through our lives, or skilled sports, or skilled pool, or tennis, or any of those types of sports or activities, teach us some really valuable life lessons in how to control your emotions. And you should understand when you're playing those sports that if you can overcome that anger, and you're gonna do much better in that game. And I think some of the best athletes, like Michael Jordan, in the past, Barry Sanders, Emmett Smith, some of the great hockey players like Gordie Howe, and all of those great sport athletes knew how to use their emotion to their advantage constantly. They could stay steady. I mean, you could see that killer instinct in their eyes, but they knew how to control that, how to focus that energy. And that's what we have to do in life, is be able to take that emotion and focus it in the right direction, because the emotion is great. The emotion gets the subconscious mind going. And if we can control it, if we can pinpoint, if we can be congruent with it, we can do great things with it. So just a little lesson from being with some friends and playing pool in a place that I haven't been to in many years. But I hope this finds you well. I hope you have a super fantastic evening and a great weekend. If you like this message, look for more like it. I haven't been on the last couple of nights on Facebook because I didn't have service where I was, so I'm on again tonight. But if you have an idea of something you'd like me to talk about, send me an email at mike@inspiredmotivatedleadership.com, or you can message me on Messenger, or even put a message right on here. And I'd love to go over that. But what I do is, this is once again a moment with Mike. I'm Mike from IML BBC, and what I do is personal and business mentoring and coaching. I create sales, leadership, coaching, team building, and hiring processes for businesses. So if you have a need in that area, let me know, and we will talk soon.